The Kids Komotion Concert Series returns this year, bringing interactive, family-friendly entertainment to West Bloomfield all throughout the summer. Hosted by West Bloomfield Parks, the series is designed to engage young audiences with music, movement, and hands-on fun. There will be 3 concerts this summer. The first one is scheduled for Thursday, May 14th at Marshbank Park with musical guest, the Fairy Godmother of Music. And wouldn't you know it, the Godmother herself is joining us today on the Splash Live to tell us more. Melissa Behring. Melissa, thank you so much for joining us today here on the Splash.
Hi, Jake. How are you doing today?
I am doing great. Love hearing about this. I mean, Kids Komotion is truly a sign that summer is coming very, very soon here in Greater West Bloomfield. So I'm very looking forward to this and very looking forward to your performance as well as the Fairy Godmother of Music. Can you tell us a little bit about your persona and how it came to life?
Sure. Well, basically, I've been a musician forever. And since I was born, the joke is I came out singing. But, you know, younger people need access to musicians. I was a touring artist for Princess Cruises for about 7 years. So I've been around the whole world. And when I returned to Metro Detroit, I started working with some younger kids and found that they really enjoy live music with a real person. And so having the opportunity to see someone play guitar, to hear a lot of cover songs that they enjoy. I have a program that's mostly Disney oriented songs, as well as some classic children's songs that everyone can sing along to and know. As I got back here to the area, I'm from Michigan originally. I got back to the area and I really just started getting engaged teaching kids and realized that it was a way I could really help build like strength for younger people when they get some attention from an artist that's willing to really engage, look them in the eye. I get them to sing along with me. I teach them some songs in some foreign languages. I tell them some jokes about like the places I've been around the world, and we go on kind of a journey throughout my program of different places. So we'll sing some songs in French, depending upon kind of what they're interested in. When I'm there, we might go down a path of something that's a little bit more comedic, and I'll get them to open up their imaginations and help me create lyrics to some songs. I like to have them dance and some of the traditional things that you would expect to see in a kids program. You Are My Sunshine. And sometimes we do the hokey pokey. It depends on how they're feeling. Sometimes they just really want to like get up and move and not be so structured. And so, you know, freeform dance is encouraged as well. I played this show for West Bloomfield a few years ago and really enjoyed being a part of the community and helping make a really great event. I had no idea how fun it really was until I got there, and it was a blast. So I was honored to be welcomed back.
Yeah, it is an absolute blast. I mean, I've been to a couple of the Kids Komotion concerts in the past, and you just see the joy on everybody's faces. They're enjoying this music and just enjoying the camaraderie with everyone else in the community. And you just touched on this, that you've done the show before, but what does it really mean to you to bring your music and your message to the West Bloomfield community with a performance like this one?
Well, you know, folks really need an outlet today. They need a chance to blow off some steam, to have like to have a chance to forget. Even little people need that right now. You'd be surprised at how much they're exposed to today. And so by unplugging for a few minutes with me, and I plug my guitar in, and getting a chance to really just be together makes everyone like it just lifts your heart. It helps like the whole entire community like kick off the whole summer. Like we're close to summer break, right? So this whole opportunity to look at what you have coming forward this summer, to hear some great music, to really just feel better. Not that everybody feels bad, but when you're around music and you can sing along and dance, it just really changes how you feel and it changes the energy in your person. So I want to come and, spread some love.
And that's what everyone is looking forward to. They're ready to feel the love and they're ready to feel the joy with this performance. Now, you touched on this a little bit, but how do you tailor your performances to engage and connect with young audiences and to help them become involved?
Yeah. Well, engaging and connecting is an interestingly complicated thing. Like I said briefly, unplugging I think will help. And generally during this kind of a performance, they're not on a screen. They're not engaged that way. So when I ask them questions, they'll answer me. They'll get really involved. And I'm going to tell you, if you want to see something funny, come and watch me, an adult woman, deal with other people's very tiny children and the peculiar questions they will indeed ask me while I'm standing there singing songs and playing guitar. It never fails. As soon as I open the floor to them helping me create some words to whatever I'm singing, they tend to pick some very interesting things. And it will often go off the tracks or on the tracks, depending upon which kid is involved. But there's always a few that kind of get everyone else engaged. And when I ask them a couple questions, when I sing a song that they know and encourage them to sing along, I'll teach them some backup parts to some of the songs I sing. I get them to do a little bit of vocal warm-ups too, so that they feel like they're ready to sing. We do a little bit of musical alphabet games. So yeah, it's going to depend 100% on how these kids act. But I have a feeling, since I've been there with them before, they know a lot of these songs, and no matter the age, they tend to be typical things that they've heard from either films or something maybe their grandparents have sang to them. So I tend to engage them that way, like, come and sing with me, come and stand with me on the stage. Do you want to feel my guitar? Have you ever played a guitar? So I oftentimes I let them strum my guitar. I have some eggs that are shaky eggs, and right next to me. But they're some things that they can play musical instruments with me. So yeah, it's just a lot of fun stuff.
It sounds like a blast. And hey, I was a little kid myself too, way back when, so I know the kinds of questions that can typically be thrown out there. But hey, you do a lot. You help keep everybody in line, and everyone's going to have a blast at this event. For those just joining us on the Splash Live, I'm talking with the fairy godmother of music herself, Melissa Behring, who's going to be the concert performer for the first Kids Komotion concert that's going to be taking place this year on May 14th at Marshbank Park in West Bloomfield. Now, Melissa, how do events like Kids Komotion help strengthen community connections all throughout Greater West Bloomfield and beyond?
You know, a few years ago, I said I would like to play local community concerts in local parks. I wasn't looking for a big stage or, Little Caesars Arena or anything like that. I've been a working musician for a very long time. And I found that as I approach each community across our state and across our country, they're really receptive to someone who's had these global experiences coming locally and sharing kind of these stories and tales. And I think the music piece of what I bring really changes the just changes the experience for everyone in the park, in the downtown area. For instance, if I'm playing in a downtown area, and I sing a lot of music that people know, and so you can really come together with a song that you know. If you think about, for instance, "Happy Birthday," how many times have you sang that, Jake? A million times, and it is a center point of coming together with friends and family, right? And so I'm not going to sing. Well, if it's somebody's birthday, I will sing "Happy Birthday" there. But I will sing songs like that that help the community itself like connect, because music is a line throughout, I think, the general populace. It's a common language, no matter what words you're saying. The melody, it brings people together when they are all singing the same line.
It just invokes those happy memories, and it just spreads positivity, even if they're songs that everybody knows by heart. Like, they just really have such an effect on kids and especially young audiences like this one. Melissa, I have one more question for you before we wrap things up. Out of everything that's going to be taking place at your concert, what do you hope is the biggest thing children take away from your show after the music ends?
Oh, music is your best friend throughout your whole entire life. No matter how good or bad your day is, it will follow you and hold your hand no matter what you're doing. That's what I hope they understand when I'm done.
Brilliant words to take away and brilliant words for everybody to remember. Melissa, thank you so much for joining us today here on the Splash Live.
Thanks so much for having me, Jake. What a joy.